Ni hao amigos and welcome back to Faraway story. Man. I won't tell the name of the game, but I just tried out a shitty game I found per chance. And that really makes you appreciate Faraway story. Like that really makes you appreciate Faraway story. This game is so good and there's so many bad games around. I mean, I always feel bad when I say that, because of the fact I'm a Let's Player, I have never created something useful for humanity. But, you know, for my game enjoyment, it's great that Faraway Story exists in comparison to these other games. Carlo. Yo, Elevark, what's on the hurry? Help me out. I want to save the town. Save the town? You don't mean... I want to cure pod fever. Please. I was wondering what you'd say after rushing in like that, but it's just more nonsense. I totally forgot the barkeeper's voice. I'm pretty sure I gave him a deep voice originally, but Elevark also has a deep voice, so it's kinda hard to do that. I'd like to help, but there's no way. No cure exists for pure pod fever. I don't have any info at all. Don't worry, I know how to cure it. What? But I can't do it by myself. I need your help. Huh, you looked all serious and cool there, but you're saying some unbelievable stuff. Alright, I'll help if I can do anything. Carlo, you're a big help. Well, how do we go about saving the town? You gonna tell me? By the way, what was the point of Carlo going to Finstaria? Was it because of pod fever? I don't remember anymore. But the thing is, though, in the end, did they forget about Carlo? That he was just back in the bar? Or did that have some follow-up I forgot? You remember in the original story, Carlo went to Finstaria, and there he heard something about the Black Wind, and then he was never seen again until I found him in the bar. Strange. Aha. Pretty unbelievable. The same sickness in this town centuries ago. And it was cured by a doctor from another land? I had no idea. Yeah, strange, huh? Port fever and Portfina was there before. Couldn't have imagined. Wow! Personally, I find it pretty unusual that info didn't survive to the present day. I mean, that happens. It's actually funny, like a lot in history. The knowledge of ancient Rome and ancient Greek didn't survive for the invasion of the Germans in actually Italy and its provinces. But the knowledge of the ancient Romans and Greeks did survive in Arabia. And when the Germans and all these other cultures that lived in these lands, started the, how do you call it in English, the Crusades. When they started the Crusades, they regained some of that knowledge that they actually destroyed themselves centuries ago. It's an interesting story, history-wise. It's an interesting story. The pod fever outbreak then wasn't this big, but it still caused a lot of deaths. I suppose that kind of thing can happen when it's such an uncommon illness. If it's once in a few centuries thing, I'm not surprised it would get forgotten. And so you learned how to make a cure from that doctor? Right, but making the cure is pretty difficult. I'll need several rare ingredients, and I'm not sure where to get some of them. So my powers of information will be needed. You got it. What is it you need? There are 3 ingredients. An Irish herb, a serpent gastrolith, and a firefly flower. Haven't heard of some of those. I'm not sure if these are the same ingredients as in Parallel Universe, but I don't remember really. Unless it's changed in the past centuries, you should be able to get the Irish herb in the Luxifa region. Same to this day, yep. Should be quick if you go to the Lux Plains. And there's no problem. But the second, the serpent gastrolith. That's a pretty rare item. I don't even know where you would find it. Serpent gastrolith. No worries, you can get that around here too. It washes up at Prela Cape, north of here. With luck, you'll find it right away. Prela Cape, to the north of town. Got it. It would be faster to take a ship to Prela Cape than to walk there. It's nothing but rugged rocks around there. A ship will get you there quicker. Do ships even go out there? If you're going, I'll tell someone at the harbor. Thanks to my occupation, I've got influence. Yes, sailors need beer. Wow, why am I so judgmental today? I can ask for some minor impossibilities. So I'll get you a ship going there. Thanks. Then we're good on the serpent gastrolith too. Which leaves us the firefly flower. Sorry, not something I'm familiar with. Never heard that name in my life. Same here. I've heard the name, but I can't remember what kind of flower it is. What? But how can the recipe for this healing stuff be different than in the main game? Or did Alavark have all the ingredients when he met with Pia? I don't think so. We collected something, right? Huh. Anyway, getting this will be the biggest problem. We have too little info. Alright, that's my time to shine. I'll make something happen. Can you do it? Yep, I've got a few ideas. You can leave this item to me, from info gathering to collection. But I'm gonna need time for sure. Give me at least 3 days. Alright, I'll get the other materials in that time. Okay, then I'm off. We'll meet up in this pub later. Carlo, I'm counting on you. Be careful, you two. Man, barkeeper, you go get the one thing on the island. You know where a ship has to go. Like, then we're much faster. Then you douchebag can't make money. But you're not making money anyway. Everybody's ill. Except for Carlo, nobody's coming to your bar. Makes no sense. Barkeeper, help. Let's review. I need to get 2 materials. This iris herb is in the Luxefa region, past the tower ruins. I should have a map to the tower ruins in my house. And the serpent gastrolith is on Prela Cape. Since walking to Prela Cape is apparently rough, I should take a ship from the harbor. Well, let's pick one and find it. Okay, so one is in my house and the other is at the harbor. Okay, here we are. Getting to Lux Plains, beware of vicious monsters. Let's see what you have to do though. To say though. Sigh. I'm reading out sigh. Very well done. What am I to do? This old guy looks troubled. Listen to him, sure. Something the matter, maybe he's the new Fanny. Oh, youngster, will you hear me out? I'm growing wheat on these fields here. My wheat can't be beat. No one comes out above me. Simply the best in the Luxefa region. But in Portfina, I'm just not very popular. The people there won't buy my wheat. It's always the problem when the people in other cities don't buy your wheat, man. Yeah. I could make some dealer jokes, but I won't. How can I get them to understand the deliciousness they're missing? Aha, so that is why you're troubled. Could you help me out here? Sure thing, why not? Oh, I'm most grateful. Well, first I'll advertise your wheat in Portfina. If it is really good, you'll get popular. You'll even get Portfina flooding you with their own orders. Oh, excellent, youngster. You've got a good head on your shoulders. Then I'll let you have some wheat to use as you need. Use it for advertising or anything. If you want to make some flour, talk to the old lady inside. I'm counting on you, young one. Okay, but we'll do that later, since that is obviously a side quest. And first, let's go into this dungeon here. And see how strong the monsters are. I'm just curious. Apparently the red blobs got way stronger. By the way, these are my attacks. I have the lightning thing that Alavark also uses in the duel with Pia. And then I have some like range attacks where I can choose the opponent. This is the ice trap. When someone walks on it, he dead. And finally I can heal myself, but I won't show that because that really needs a lot of magic. Okie dokie. So, if something happens, I'll be back. Yeah, I got the iris herb. Alright. Phew! Okie dokie, that wasn't that difficult. Good. I've gotten an iris herb. What I need is a serpent gastrolith. Let's hurry. Yeah, the problem is I don't really have a map for that, and I don't know. I've already been there, off camera. Huh. Plains with few enemies. Strange. Or maybe I had to just beat the final boss there. Maybe, probably, that is what I needed to do. Huh. I did this now totally not on purpose. There was an event on Rune Hill. Maybe I'll get to know Pia now. This house really just makes me wonder. Yeah, so he is really seeing, like, flashbacks from the alternatives timeline. What? I had a strange feeling. What's the matter, sir? You keep staring at that house. Oh. Nothing. Who lives here? No one right now. It's up for sale. So you're not Pia. That's strange. Why does that feel like it's not right? Are you finding you're fond of the house, sir? Well, a little. And that's perfect. See, I'm the one selling this house. I can give it to you at a very reasonable price. How about it? Is there really no one living here? I feel as if someone did. Could that be because you saw the previous buyer? Previous buyer? Yep, and actually until a few days ago, there was a buyer set to move into this house. They even brought over their luggage, but just the other day, they suddenly cancelled. So now, no one lives here. I see. The location is a bit inconvenient, sure, but it's got a great view, and it's an excellent house. What do you think, sir? You'll have a clear view of the ocean every day. I'm worried about someone coming by later if I buy this. Maybe not. Here's my proposal. Could you lend me this house? I'll pay the rent until a proper buyer comes along. If you find one, I'll move out at once. Just lend me the house until then. Alright. Those conditions sound fine. And there aren't any other buyers. Okay then, here's the contract. Sign here if you please. Good that you had one in your pocket in case someone wanted to rent it. Maybe that works that way in Portofino. Got a rental home. Oh, and also, the furniture and sides belongs to the previous buyer. They're going to come get it back soon, so don't go using that stuff, please. Sure, I won't touch Pia's shit. Not sure why I did this, but... well, it's loads better than that old shack I haven't cleaned in centuries. But I have no direct connection to the Faraway continent, so that is not so good. But now I can sell shit. Oh, wait a minute. Were there no connect... wait a minute, let me see. For a second. Residential area. Elevork's house. Not era, area. See, no, I have no other connections. Well, of course not, I haven't been to the other places, but I kind of felt like I had. But apparently I didn't. Wait a minute. What? So now... wait, am I the only one that is confused now? What the fuck just happened? Elevork's house. And if I go out here, I'll land in Pia's house? Is that a bug or is this crazy awesome? I feel like it's a bug, but at the same time it's crazy awesome. Okay, let's get the fucking herb I need. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me heal myself. And now we're going to fight... by the way, I can't save, no. Okay, then let me take, just in case, also a few yellow fruits. Okay, so I can heal myself again. But also don't... no. But I also don't want to run out of magic points. So now I can fight this blob. So the most effective, as mentioned, I've already fought this thing. The most effective tactic against this thing is just this. And then fighting him a little bit with a staff. Because he's not very aggressive, but later he's going to summon some eyes and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't have enough BP, shit. The other attacks are not as good. I mean, the fire attack is kinda okay if it hits, and that's the problem, if it hits. The other attacks are kind of like, he often moves out of the way, and I mean he's a slow blob, so that's not so good if he moves out of the way. Come on, summon the ice already. I don't have time for your shit. I have the feeling like last time you summoned it earlier, but maybe that's just me. Probably it's just me. I think like these AIs don't like decide, now I'm going to pull out my final weapon. It's more like, haha, now I'm constructed to pull my final weapon. Ah, jackass. You thought so? I didn't. Wow. I'm the greatest smack talker ever. Let's try out, if he... So, just out of curiosity, I'll leave a few here. And, oh my god, they go away with time. Or are there, like, only 3 possible? Oh, there are, like, only possibly 3. Okay. No more than 3, I see. Makes sense. Maybe later it will come in handy when he runs on it. If he will later run on it. Hopefully he will at some point run on it. But apparently he doesn't. Ah, come on, that was unfair. I didn't see that coming. God, diggity damn it. Why are you so persistent? Ah, right in the moment where I heal myself. You pull this. Ah, okay, here we go. Good thing it's Elevark and not Pia. This would have been shitty with Pia. Now you really need this attack. If you didn't learn about this attack by now, you're kinda screwed with these things. Oh god, and he does it over and over again. That's kinda shitty. That is so much fucking bull right there. Okay, I see how that is. I see how that is. Du Destr... There's so many levels of uncool. Well, I think I call it a day for today. I hope the episode is long enough. But I can't handle more shit today. That's it, people. That's it. I don't think I'll get like some 20 minutes or something. Was a lot of talking and stuff. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode when I beat this fucking blob who is fucking bullshit, I'll tell you. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.